and they depended on them, and they felt that if they broke the relationship, that they would basically be homeless on the street. And there have
Right.
been many times where I've had to place women who were afraid of their life into a shelter. And if
Yes.
you can imagine, some of these women come from middle class families, come
Yes.
from upper class families. They'd have to
Yes.
leave
Mhm.
all this financial security aside. So it
Right.
becomes a very difficult decision for a lot of women, and they feel stuck in the
Yes.
situation. And they feel
Mhm.
like they're stuck because they feel like they can't make it on their own. And I
Right.
have spoken to women who are in very, very toxic situations, and they're just overwhelmed by
Right.
the thought of leaving. They're like, I don't know what to do
Right.
because this man is paying all the bills.
That's it.
And I'm afraid that
Mhm.
if I leave, now Cassie had a lot of fear,
Right.
okay? But part of the fear was that when you depend on somebody financially, it is so difficult to just pick up your stuff and leave because you psychologically don't believe that you have
Right.
any other way of dealing with it. So, yes, I really do think that finances is one of the main reasons why a lot of women stay longer than they need to stay.
Yes.
So, let's just talk about the fact that it is so brave for women to actually leave.
Right. It is. It
Do
is.
you want to comment
It
on some of the reasons why women stay? Yes.
Of course. So again, Dr. Alicia, she done said it. Some stay out of fear, but
Yes.
some stay also out of embarrassment. They don't want to tell they don't want to tell their family. I've also too worked with clients in healthcare, and
Yes.
some don't want to stay, and even some suggestions that I will say, they say no, I don't want to tell my family. Yes, I do have family back home, but I don't want to go back home and I don't want to tell my family. So I would rather, I would stay. And then sometimes, it is a mindset, right? So once that power and control that Dr. Alicia was talking about have already embedded in your mind, it's
Yes.
like, I don't even know where to go. I don't know where to go. And one thing that I do want to mention, sometimes when someone, mostly women, try to leave in front of that abusive spouse, then it can heighten, especially a death can possibly happen to the woman. So that is not the right time to leave in front of that spouse. It is not the right time to leave. And so they fear, and so it's like, okay, well, allow me to stay, but also finances, that I don't have enough money to make it on my own. And so again, I'm just going to take it and stay. And so that's why, as social workers, and we don't put down and say, well, why don't you just leave? It's not that easy. It's
You
not that
actually, you shouldn't
easy.
even recommend it.
Right, right. Just to say, okay, well, get up and just leave, because it's not that easy just to leave like that after I have embedded so much time, after I have put my investment in so much time, and here you asking me to leave for the unknown. I can't do that sometimes, but eventually, sometimes
Yes.
it does happen. But we don't want to, put someone down, because I hear it when say it's not that easy just to leave. It's
Yeah.
not that easy just to leave.
No, I absolutely agree with that. I mean, it's critical that we acknowledge that the most dangerous time
Yes,
in a woman's life
yes,
for a survivor of an abusive relationship is
yes.
when she decides to leave.
Thank you.
It escalates the abuser's behavior and it
Yes,
puts her in immediate danger. And she talks about this a lot